1. When preparing students for the American Mathematics Contest 12, AMC 12, which instructional strategy best aligns with adult learning principles of self-direction? A. Providing students with pre-solved AMC 12 questions for memorization. B. Encouraging students to design their own practice schedules using released AMC problems. C. Mandating uniform problem sets with strict deadlines. D. Limiting the number of practice problems to reduce cognitive load. 2. In curriculum development for AMC 12 preparation, which approach ensures alignment with evaluation methods? A. Designing lessons solely on abstract mathematical theory. B. Incorporating sample AMC 12 style timed quizzes into lesson plans. C. Using only textbook-based proofs without application. D. Avoiding test-like conditions to reduce student stress. 3. Which method of feedback is most effective in improving a learner's AMC 12 performance? A. Providing grades only after practice tests. B. Giving corrective explanations and modeling problem-solving steps. C. Allowing learners to self-correct without instructor involvement. D. Avoiding detailed feedback to encourage independence. 4. Which communication skill is essential when mentoring AMC 12 candidates? A. Delivering monologues on complex theorems. B. Asking guiding questions that promote mathematical reasoning. C. Providing vague motivational statements. D. Using only written instructions without discussion. 5. During formative evaluation of AMC 12 preparation, which practice aligns best with regulatory compliance and standardized testing ethics? A. Sharing unreleased test items with students. B. Using publicly available past AMC 12 papers for practice. C. Modifying copyrighted AMC items without permission. D. Offering answer keys without solutions. 6. Which adult learning principle is reflected when AMC 12 learners analyze their mistakes and track progress independently? A. Passive knowledge absorption. B. Self-reflection and metacognition. C. Rote memorization. D. Authority-dependent learning. 7. What is the most effective mentoring technique to build student resilience for AMC 12 testing? A. Normalizing mistakes as opportunities for growth. B. Discouraging questions that challenge authority. C. Limiting practice to reduce errors. D. Emphasizing speed over accuracy. 8. Which strategy ensures curriculum development aligns with AMC 12's problem-solving emphasis? A. Teaching formula memorization without context. B. Embedding open-ended mathematical exploration. C. Avoiding non-routine problem types. D. Prioritizing mechanical computation drills only. 9. A mentor provides a student with 3 progressively harder AMC-style problems on the binomial theorem, guiding them through each. This exemplifies A. Scaffolding in instruction. B. Passive lecture-based learning. C. Curriculum misalignment. Unstructured exploration. 10. Which evaluation method best measures readiness for AMC 12? A. Weekly reflective journals only. B. Authentic summative assessments using timed AMC mock tests. C. Group projects on historical mathematicians. D. Multiple choice recall drills unrelated to AMC format. 11. In AMC 12 preparation, which principle ensures fair evaluation practices? A. Testing only topics favored by the teacher. B. Using a balanced distribution of algebra, geometry, number theory, and combinatorics. C. Assessing only the easiest problem sets. D. Eliminating time constraints. 12. Which communication approach helps clarify complex AMC 12 solutions effectively? Using step-by-step explanations with visual aids. B. Speaking rapidly to cover more material. C. Offering only final answers. D. Avoiding student questions to maintain pace. 13. When developing AMC 12 curriculum, which step ensures alignment with adult learning evaluation? A. Mapping objectives to past AMC 12 question types. B. Teaching only unsystematic problem sets. C. Ignoring performance outcomes. Prioritizing theory without practice. 14. Which mentoring action demonstrates adaptive communication in AMC 12 preparation? A. Adjusting explanations based on a learner's problem-solving style. B. Repeating the same solution method for all learners. C. Ignoring learner feedback. D. Providing identical worksheets for everyone. 15. To maintain ethical regulatory compliance in AMC 12 test prep, instructors should A. Share unreleased or leaked exam content. B. Use only publicly released questions and official guidelines. C. Create replicas of unreleased exam items. D. Allow answer sharing during practice exams. 16. Which strategy best reflects curriculum development for diverse AMC 12 learners? A. Designing multiple entry points into the same concept. B. Using one rigid approach for all learners. C. Ignoring learner background knowledge. D. Teaching only at the highest possible level. 17. During AMC 12 mentoring, which adult learning principle is reinforced when students collaborate on non-routine problems? A. Social learning and peer teaching. Isolated silent practice. C. Competitive memorization. D. Authority-only feedback. 18. Which method provides the clearest formative evaluation in AMC 12 preparation? A. Peer discussions with rubric-based feedback. B. Summative assessment only at the end. C. Teacher-only grading without explanation. D. Weekly unstructured problem solving. 19. A student demonstrates high performance in algebra but struggles in combinatorics. Which curriculum adjustment is most effective? A. Personalizing lessons to strengthen combinatorics skills. B. Continuing with only algebra-focused practice. C. Avoiding combinatorics to reduce stress. D. Assigning random problem sets without focus. 20. Which mentoring technique enhances AMC 12 learners' confidence? A. Praising effort and strategies as well as correct answers. B. Highlighting only errors without balance. C. Ignoring emotional aspects of test taking. D. Encouraging shortcuts without understanding. 21. Which evaluation practice is best aligned with AMC 12's timed nature? A. Open book assessments. B. Untimed problem-solving practice. C. Timed practice sessions under exam conditions. D. Oral presentations on mathematical theory. 22. Which principle of adult learning is emphasized when learners explain AMC 12 solutions to peers? A. Knowledge transmission. B. Learning by teaching and reinforcing understanding. C. Memorization drills. D. Instructor-only authority. 23. In AMC 12 test prep, which curriculum principle promotes long-term retention? A. Spaced repetition of diverse problem types. B. Massed practice in one topic area only. C. Ignoring retrieval practice. Using lecture-only delivery. 24. Which communication strategy best addresses test anxiety in AMC 12 learners? A. Providing reassurance through clear expectations and structured practice. B. Ignoring learners' stress levels. C. Encouraging silence about test concerns. D. Overloading learners with excessive problem sets. 25. Which regulatory compliant evaluation method helps prevent inequity in AMC 12 prep? A. Offering identical practice resources to all learners. B. Providing test leaks to select students. C. Assessing only favorite students. D. Ignoring official guidelines for fairness. 26. Which feedback method aligns with mentoring principles for AMC 12? A. Giving specific, actionable advice after each problem attempt. B. Providing no feedback until the exam. C. Correcting errors without explanation. Focusing only on scores, not strategies. 27. Which curriculum adjustment supports students struggling with AMC 12 geometry? Integrating visual models and interactive diagrams. B. Skipping geometry to focus on strengths. C. Assigning only number theory problems. Using only lecture-based proofs. 28. Which evaluation method encourages continuous improvement in AMC 12 learners? A. Iterative self-assessment with reflection journals. B. Solely relying on final test scores. C. Avoiding analysis of past performance. D. Giving random problems without feedback. 29. Which adult learning strategy fosters deeper engagement in AMC 12 preparation? A. Relating mathematical problems to real-life applications. B. Avoiding context in problem solving. C. Using only memorization drills. Focusing only on abstract symbols. 30. During AMC 12 prep, which mentoring approach builds autonomy? A. Allowing learners to choose problem sets that target their weaknesses. B. Assigning identical sets for all learners. C. Avoiding learner input on study strategies. D. Enforcing uniform pacing. 31. Which communication strategy enhances clarity in group AMC 12 discussions? A. Summarizing key points and inviting student perspectives. B. Dominating conversation without pause. C. Providing one-word answers to questions. D. Ignoring differing viewpoints. 32. To align with regulatory compliance, AMC 12 preparation programs must A. Respect intellectual property by using official released tests. B. Distribute unauthorized material for student gain. C. Modify past test items without attribution. D. Avoid citing official guidelines. 33. Which evaluation approach helps ensure learners are well prepared for the actual AMC 12 format? A. Using authentic timed practice tests under official conditions. B. Assigning unrelated standardized test items. C. Ignoring time management in practice. D. Relying only on theoretical explanations